Hey folks, it's Lev. Welcome back to another video. For those of you who are new, I use he and pronouns. I've been pretty inconsistent with my YouTube videos because I guess I'm just going through a lot and learning a lot, and I'm just like sort of in my own world, processing everything and reflecting and just working on my own creative projects. And I haven't really had much ideas for videos lately. Um, but today I do. August, I realized it's literally like a milestone month for my trans journey across three different domains. Mostly three different domains. So today is the day I'm filming this is August 12th, 2021, and I'm officially 7 months on testosterone. I started in January of 2021, and now it's August 12th, 2021. 7 months officially. It's unreal. I've said this so many times. Every time I make a voice update video or something, I'm like, this is unreal, but it's literally unreal. 7 months has gone so fast. And I remember when I started testosterone, I was just like monitoring every single day for changes. And I just wrote this. I had an Excel spreadsheet with date and changes and everything because I was just so excited and just wanted things to happen. But the past 2 months, I've just been focused on work and other things, and just like weeks have gone by so quickly for me, and I can't believe it has been 7 months. And I don't really write much in that spreadsheet anymore because it's really tedious to keep up with, and I don't need it anymore. It's just like, but I can look back now and read all of the things I wrote during the first 4 weeks of being on testosterone, being so excited, monitoring every single change. Yeah, just time. It just become like a normal for me now. This second puberty. In 5 days' time, on August 17th, 2021, it will be officially 1 year since I changed my name to Lev socially and started going by Lev. Again, I can't believe it's almost 1 year already. Like, this time last year, I was still seeing a gender therapist. I was still quite insecure in my own identity. Like, the confidence had started building from May, June, July when I first saw my therapist, and confidence was definitely building, but I was still very vulnerable, and I kept weighing up whether I should start testosterone or not. This around this time last year, and yeah, it was August 17th that my subconscious said, we're dysphoric with your birth name, we don't want to use that anymore, you need to change your name. And to this very day, actually, it's like almost a year on, I still don't know why subconsciously and unconsciously I am dysphoric with my birth name, because I hadn't used it for 8 months since I came out as trans before, like, my inner voice told me to change my name. And I still don't know why, but I definitely do not regret the decision to change my name at all. Even though I was scared and I had no answers as to why, I did what was best for me, and yeah, it's definitely carried on to now, 1 year later, almost 1 year later. And yes, relating to the name, Lev will almost be 1 year old. Literally 1 year old. Just Lev is just 1 year old. It's like I lived my entire life under a completely different name, and just living by Lev, living as Lev for a year. I still like trying to process this. Like, it's just unbelievable. And my birthday's on August 20th, so like I realized, like, me wanting my inner voice subconscious telling me to change my name to Lev last year on August 17th, 3 days before my birthday, was like I realized it to be an early birthday gift from myself to myself. Yeah, and it'll be the second year in a row I celebrate my birthday as a trans man, as my truth. Um, I don't know whether lockdowns are gonna ease or be lifted by the time it reaches my birthday. So if it's online, then it's online for the second year in a row. But if it's in person, that's even better. But online still works. It's just ideally I would want to see my friends in person. And this will be the first birthday I celebrate as a trans man who is on testosterone. I, I don't. It's just unreal to me. Seriously. As for changes of testosterone, I'm still building a lot of muscle. Particularly in my bicep, tricep, forearms. I've been still continue to do a lot of boxing, as well as strength training using my own body weight. and resistance bands to build muscle because I don't have weights and I don't go to a gym. And so I use my body weight and resistance bands and I follow YouTube videos. My arm, compared to before I started testosterone and before I started doing strength training, it was much more smaller and less muscular than compared to now. Um, Definitely still noticing hair growth on my thighs now. My thighs has like more hair. My legs, I can't tell whether my stash has grown out a little bit. It seems to be dark on video, or maybe I'm just streaming. I don't know. Acne is always still here. Like acne, this is just like all the this blood came out of it yesterday because it popped. Acne, 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 acne. My it's part of it. Like I can't pick and choose what I get, what changes I get into testosterone. I'm still eating quite a bit, like definitely more than pre-T, and early on my transition. Like I just think my body and mind and everything just needs more fuel to go and like go through this second puberty. Still definitely eating a lot more, and I have the capacity to eat a lot more without feeling full compared to earlier on. Um, don't have periods still. Like I haven't had periods for a few months now, which makes sense because I'm on testosterone and at the dose I'm on as well. No periods for the past few months, which is excellent because periods are so annoying and tedious to like look after myself when it happens. And yeah, oh, and my voice, like just watching the videos back from April, May, June this year, I noticed not like a like massive difference in my voice, but there is a difference. There is a noticeable difference in the how deep my voice is, and I'm just loving this progressive deepening over time as well. As for emotionally, psychologically, still find it relatively hard to cry compared to before I started testosterone. But I did cry last month because of something happened and it really set me off, activate my nervous system, and I cried for like 20 minutes straight, and I haven't done that since before I started testosterone. So I was surprised I managed to cry like that because I hadn't cried since like that since yeah, forever. Um and I'm still me, like emotionally, like the up and down periods still happen like before I started testosterone, but like it hasn't like changed significantly for me. Still pretty much responding as me. um mm. Been going to a few trans events, online and in person. Like I went to a board games cafe session in person, which was awesome. Then I went to online trans peer support spaces. I've made new trans friends, expanded my networks with trans humans in particular. It's just I'm finding my people and connecting with them. I had thought of this last year, like going to trans specific events to make more trans friends and just connect with people who understand me without me having to explain it from A to Z. I knew about it last year. The thought did come my mind, cross my mind, but I never really brought myself to do it, and I keep procrastinating on it. I think it's because I wasn't really ready for it. But now that I am where I am in my journey, I'm ready for it and I'm living for it, and I just want more of it. It's just yeah, it's just different from being in spaces where it's very cishet orientated. Um, it's yeah, the vibe is very different, and I'm just living. I feel like I'm living. I am living. Yeah, that's all I had for today. Thanks for watching, folks, and I'll see you in the next video.